protests were met by a severe crackdown from the security forces. Map out the physical environment and what your potential escape routes can be. You want to have more than one way to get out of town. Do not go to the protests alone. And it's good to have someone who can call your backup people if you get into trouble. That's another thing. Make sure that you have somebody who you're talking to who's not in the protest, so people know where you are and what's going on with you. The other thing is situational awareness. When you're in the middle of protest and you're interviewing someone, it's very easy to just get sucked in. You need to keep an eye on whether things are changing or even whether there's just a big group of people forming around you. You want to try to keep moving as much as possible, and you want to stay on the edges of crowds. So again, if you need to leave, you have that choice. The other important thing is mental health. You're gonna be coming back from seeing things that can be really tough. It's a marathon, it's not a race. And if you burn yourself out, you won't be able to do justice to the stories that you care about. Iraq, like everywhere else, has been affected by COVID-19. The pandemic exacerbated a lot of the very severe issues that led to the protests in the first place. How this is going to develop remains to be seen, but that's why it's our job as journalists to try to stay on the ground and keep covering these things as safely as possible. It's a really unique moment of protest where people are in the midst of a very dynamic change. It's an exciting thing to be able to report, and I'm sure you will all do great jobs.